Cancer. Welcome to April 2019 already. Like, what the fuck? How are we here? By the way, hi, my name's Tawny and I cuss. You have the lovers reversed coming out here front and center. Wow, okay, makes sense. Cancer, you are going through some big changes in April. I just need to prepare you guys. I've been trying to prepare you the last few months. By the way, sorry, I'm sick right now. That's why I sound like shit. But I've been trying to prepare you guys for the last few months now to stand in your power, to speak your truth, to not be scared, to not crawl back in that shell that is oh so comfortable and oh so homey and oh so safe. Like, don't do that. You can't do that right now. Like, you'll find that in that shell, you're not so safe. Someone did you dirty. Someone did you really dirty. This could be a friendship, a love, relationship thing, which makes sense because all of this Capricorn energy in your opposite sign of relationships is bringing back a lot of karmic, toxic, painful, traumatic situations that happened in the past or that are currently still happening. And it's going to get worse until you are able to stand your ground and quit trying to fix something that is not fixable. This could be with friends, family, lovers, exes coming back around. Ooh. Karma is on your side, but you have to be able to speak your truth. So far, you have Gemini and Libra energy coming up here, whatever that means for you. So all of this energy going on in Capricorn is bringing big change starting this month, and it's going to go on throughout the rest of the year for you, Cancer. But it's going, like, the start of it, like the peaking moment, I guess you could say, is going to be this month. You will start finding that crisis is arising when it comes to friends, social circles, people in your life, relationships, your interpersonal relationships. Could be at work or have something to do with money. You could be facing some legal stuff, which looks like it's on your side for the loss of money. Maybe someone like legit stole some money from you that you worked hard on. Maybe someone's not handing over the money. Sorry about that. But so there's just some relationships in your life that you have carried a burden for way too long. Someone isn't giving you something, someone isn't being fair when it comes to something physical. But then you have the Two of Cups up right here. I would say you may have some people in your life that are fair, that are going to help you through this. You are just mentally done. You have two tens here, two endings happening physically. You're physically and mentally just stressed. These are some big endings happening, Cancer. These are some big past situations coming back around. And you are going to have to face the exposure for this. You're going to have to face the public, the star. I mean, this is a decision that you're going to have to make, and you're not wanting to make it because you want to keep the peace. How Libran of you. So then you have the Six of Swords here coming out reversed. This isn't something that can be avoided. Like I said, this isn't a time where you can just crawl back in your shell and just wait for shit to just blow over. Not going to happen. I know that's your comfort zone, that's your safe zone, but this month, in order for you to move forward and to create and to grow, you're going to have to face whatever this is. I mean, look at this. Both facing the star. Your hopes, your dreams, your goals, your wishes depend on this, whatever this is. Your future depends on this. You have your card coming up here with the Empress. Some of you could be dealing with family, a mother situation. And the Page of Cups. Definitely there could be a mother situation going on here around like the second week of April. And there could definitely be some things that take you by surprise to do with your family and to do with your job. Or an earth sign if you're dealing with an earth sign. Some things that you are going to need to recover from. Some things that hurt you that you knew were coming intuitively, but you didn't necessarily see them coming. You didn't see this coming, this competition, this fight, this arguing, but you'll recover from it. As long as you don't sit in the pain of it all. There needs to be some healing, definitely, when it comes to the family, when it comes to some friends, when it comes to some old relationships. You need to take the blindfold off and speak your truth. And I feel like that is the only way that you are going to be able to heal from these relationships that have hurt you in the past. So, some of this stuff is so karmic, like it could be even bringing in shit from past lives. But these relationship issues, this pain that's tied to trauma, your fears, your past lives, relationships, intimate or other, beliefs about relationships, you're shedding relationships like crazy. Like you're growing a new skin cancer because the North Node is in your sign. And the North Node is what we are rewarded from letting go of the pain and the trauma associated with the South Node. So going into the North Node, you are going to change completely. You're going to find your power and be a whole new you. Only if you're able to speak your truth, especially if it's about your family or an air sign. You have... So, as far as the signs, you have Gemini, you have Libra, you have Aquarius, you have Cancer, you have Earth, Water, and Air. Is what you're dealing with here. But there's a very heavy pause and emphasis on speaking the truth because you're very worried about how other people are going to think, what other people are going to think about it. And you are conflicted. Very conflicted. You just want the peace. Some of you could definitely be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I feel that around the 3rd or 4th week of the month, things will get heavy enough to where you are finally taking some action and saying what you have to say. You are finally moving forward and speaking your truth. Some of you. Some of you may let this go a little bit sooner. If you can get over the caring what people think, you have karma, the Justice card, on your side. It will be in your favor. I feel that some of you have already been, see, it will be in your favor. You have the Wheel of Fortune coming up here now. I feel that some of you have already been dealing with a lot of this, like you've had little moments where this stuff is popping up, and I feel like it's starting to escalate looking at these cards right now. Something was done, could involve work, or something was taken from you that you worked very hard on, one of the two. Or someone that you were in a relationship with possibly took something from you that you worked very hard on and has you feeling uninspired, scared to do what you love to do. And there needs to be a decision. Some of you guys could be dealing with some legal contracts, etc., etc., that you are spending money on or losing out money on. And a lot of you are walking away, or just not really walking away, but mentally and physically exhausted from carrying other people's shit that you shouldn't even be fucking carrying. It's almost like you are holding off on making this decision, but making it is going to help you grow that much more. There's definitely some possible family stuff going on here. Just relationships in general even. And there needs to be some healing. But I feel like the only way that you're going to heal is by quit being in denial and take the blindfold off. Use your intuition with the Chariot coming up here along with the Empress. Use your intuition and move forward. You can't distract yourself forever, and you can't hide forever. You need to speak your truth with this Page of Swords, King of Swords coming up. I feel like somebody is lying. Someone is definitely lying and keeping some kind of secret, spreading rumors with this King of Swords, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups reversed. And to move forward, you're going to have to speak up. You're going to have to say something. Karma will be on your side. You will get your wish. And your sense of security may be a little bit confusing when this happens, or someone's sense of security may be a little bit thrown off or confusing, but you have options. If that's what you're scared about, you have options. There is an earth sign that is possibly jealous of you, or someone that has earth in their chart, or someone that you work with that is possibly jealous of you. And this wheel will expose this. Change will come, and a rebirth will come quickly right after the change. And I know that's like what you're scared of. I know you're scared of the change. I know you're scared of this Tower moment that you know is coming, but it's gonna have to happen, or else you will never be able to put an end to these people. You will never be able to put an end to these toxic relationships. Especially if it has to do with an air sign. Things will change in your life, yes, and you will go through a beautiful transformation. But if you speak your truth, whoever this other person is, karma will take care of, if that's what you're worried about. Like, you have karma on your side, Cancer. I hope this is making sense right now. So, back to the astrology. So yeah, you're shedding relationships like crazy. You're shedding beliefs about relationships, patterns in relationships, patterns where people tend to walk all over you. if you like, and you're even shedding, like, some of you could decide that if you're in like an abusive marriage that you don't want to get married anymore. And this is amazing. So bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. So you are finally done letting people take advantage of you. You are giving because you want to give to who you want to give instead of people taking from you. We are finally making decisions moving forward and trusting in our intuition, trusting in our inner knowing, and sitting in our self-worth, no longer sacrificing ourselves. And the North Node will reward you and take care of whoever these fucks are that are messing with you. So some of you could be getting out of marriages. Some of you could be reinventing your marriages. And really you're just letting your walls down. This is to help you let those walls down that you've built up. Let that shell down that you've built up. Get rid of the old shit that was the reason that you know, feel safe in your shell. Get rid of all of that old shit and let new shit in, let new people in that are like supposed to be there. If you need to meet with like an astrologer, meditate, if you need to go through some kind of like psychology or therapist or whatever, like, don't be ashamed, because you're going through some major transformation here. Like, this is major. This is your relationships, Cancer. But by letting go of all this past pain, trauma, and just trash in your life, it will change you and make you so much stronger, and you will be somebody that you never thought you could be. A Cancer that has realized their power, like I was saying a couple months ago. The more you resist, the more crisis will happen, because there's like a lot of back and forth here. So I feel like some of you are going to resist some of this change. And I know not all of you guys are dealing with all of these signs that I mentioned, but because I'm reading just for the sign of Cancer, not all Cancers are going to be dealing with an air sign or an earth sign or whatever. Like, I just get random messages, so whoever you're dealing with, whatever. But the more you resist this change, the more crisis will happen that will keep provoking you until you are finally like, okay, I've had enough, I'm going the fuck off. You know what I mean? Speak your truth, stand up for yourself, and there won't be as many crises. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're finding your power. Also, Jupiter is going retrograde in your 6th house. So this is going to be you putting in hard work to implement ideas that you've already had when it comes to your work projects, your work life, your health. So you're going to be very busy in those themes this month of your life. Yeah, you're going to be improving your health, your work life, your work projects. Venus and Mercury is in your 9th house, so you're going to find a great pleasure in learning, traveling, learning abroad, higher education, foreign lands, things like that, spirituality. It's going to be beautiful for that. You're going to really want to expand your mind. So Aries is your 10th house. We have this new moon coming in Aries. This is going to be a big change coming in your career life. And the sun is in Aries. It's going to be shining a spotlight on your career life. So Mars will be in your 12th house. This could have you a little bit stressed out when it comes to things that are being done in secret or behind your back or hidden enemies. It seems like you have quite a few people here that you may need to let go of, that you may not even know that you need to let go of, that I think you're going to be finding out this month. I think Mars is going to make that more apparent to you. And I think by the time the sun moves into Gemini, you will have a lot of realization of who all those people were, and you will be like, I cannot believe I trusted these people. So that is your guys' April 2019 reading, Cancer. I hope you resonated with it. As always, let me know down below. I love hearing your guys' feedback and how it relates to your life and what's going on in your life, etc., etc. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you would like to support more and if you would like to get more readings from me, including weekly personal readings from me, go check out my Patreon. All the information is down in the description below, or you can click the little eye up in the corner and it'll drop down with like a box for my Patreon. Yeah, I will see you guys in the weekly live streams, and I will see you guys in May 2019 reading. Bye.